He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back after a long waited return. He's back. Would you like to say anything to the camera, sir? You know, I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. It's kind of surprising how I came from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Like, I'm in my prime, but this ain't even final form. Boo! Get out! What's up, YouTube? I'm Zay, and today's video is going to be about my wild drawings. If you've ever seen my drawings, it's weird for it to be normal, and it's normal for it to be weird. I was and still am a creative, artsy kid. Just look at this, and this, and this. Yeah. I started making little crayon drawings in kindergarten and first grade, and I started making comics in second grade. I made a comic where me and my friends got superpowers due to radioactive yoo-hoo. I don't know why. I think Dogman helped make my comic style because you can point out many similarities between Dave Pilkey's art style and Zay's Does Stuff art style. I always had stapled papers together to make comics, write in it a little, and then just never finish them. I was a heavy procrastinator by 7. Yeah. At my school, I was known as Comic Kid, Smart Kid, Social Kid, A Kid, while other kids were trying to draw stick figures with hair like an absolute barbarian. I was drawing comedic gold, yes, indubitably. I had a friend who all called Jimbo. Me and Jimbo were like George and Harold. We always drew comics together. Well, I drew the comics and wrote it. He came up with the ideas and edited it. Also, like George and Harold, me and Jimbo were inseparable, best friends. That was until we weren't. The XDS. I met XDS in first grade, but I didn't really get to know him until second grade, when we were in the same class. I was still buds with Jimbo, but I started taking notice of him and his little Sonic doodles. Calvin's drawings weren't up to my standards, and his writing is similar to a school nurse's. I think XDS is a top candidate for a new friend and another comic kid. But he was some scrawny new kid, so I'll stick with Cal. I continued making comics, which included Super League Squad, Taco Bell and the other superheroes, Dogman Raid Stuff, and Looney News. But then, 4th grade struck. Dun dun dun! Jimbo moved away, and I stopped making comics for a very unrelated reason, which is, I don't know. I moved on to comic strips, which are a higher form of art, and XDS made little doodles on little pieces of paper. Hey, psst, look at this. Nice, look at this. Me and him became best buds right after that. But me, I have 2 very bad traits that make people hate working with me. 1, I'm bossy, and 2, I'm a perfectionist. Why do you think this video took so long? My mindset was, I give you the job I don't want to do, and you have to do it. I give myself the job I want to do, and I'll do it. Yeah, pros for me and cons for you. So, I wanted to write and draw while he take Jimbo's place and be the editor and idea man. He argued, as he approached me as a level 99 mafia boss, that he should draw or write because his writing or drawing skills was better than mine at the time. Only ever at the time. Seriously, it was only ever at the time. Not to this day. Only ever at the time. We made a compromise where he would be the author and colorist, meaning he would write and color, and I would be the storyboarder and illustrator, which means I would come up with the ideas and write. This didn't last long because me and him branched off to other things we wanted to. I drew binder covers for kids. He made bookmarks for kids. We didn't really draw together until about 5th grade when XDS had a schedule change, so me and him would stay at school longer. My bus usually didn't come until about 3:15, And his parents now couldn't come until about 3:10. So that means me and him, two dudes, alone in a room with a very creative imagination, would be stuck together until about 3:10 or 3:15, until my bus came. Our teacher, who I'll call Miss Colander, because I don't want to say her real name and I like the word Colander, let late kids stay in her room for a while, as long as, one, we didn't commit any war crimes, because war crimes are bad, na boo boo, and two, we had to clean up after ourselves. If she didn't like the way we cleaned up, we had to do it again. If she liked the way we cleaned up, we were good. She never said anything about this little whiteboard she had in her room. Me and him, XDS, would always draw on the whiteboard. Yes, I'm talking to you. Hopefully, if you're watching, because I know you are, I hope you remember doing little drawings of Meta Knight on the whiteboard and little doodles of our classmates. And I hope you really remember the misadventures of Bob. Me and him went to different middle schools after elementary school, but after countless attempts, I was able to track down his email. Yes, email, that is a way of communicating, my younger audience. It is not an old person thing, it is real. I moved on to the pixel art in 6th grade, but I still did little doodles. I don't have any things in my pixel art, but I'd love to do a pixel art live stream someday in the near future, or in the far future, or in the future. My wild drawings. From my little crayon kindergarten drawings to my stunning artwork. It would have never been possible without my family, my friends, my brain threatening me to doodle on the side of my test paper, even though I might get discounted for it. Thank you for listening to me yap for 7 whole minutes. I hope you love this video, and thanks for all of my supporters out there. I would have never expected to get so much support after making 3 videos, is it? Thank you for listening to me. I won't hold you any longer. Thank you for watching my video. Zay out. Do 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 do.